please.
And suddenly I'm singing out the line they catch it to me. Be free the words in me to write atop this melody beginning to fly. I'll sing it for the words I wanna read to. I'll sing it for the days I need to. If everything's all joined into a straight line, so can all the sounds we're gonna start right. I'll sing it for the words I wanna read to. I'll sing it for the days I need to. If everything's all joined into a curved line, so can all the sounds connect. Music yours and
But it's like, I think there's over days, that's that.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your
Effectively
political
silence your
enemy?
political
And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes.
I guess sort of political enemies.
If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for a good comedic timing.
He's someone standing like with his arm up like, teacher, I want to tell you something.
Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, I'm Dunny with the funny.
I'm Dunny!
Practice screaming, I'm Dunny with the funny now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good.
How is everyone doing? Everyone have a good life. Like, I don't know what it is, but I would like to see editing of a stream, and someone came into my DM. Do you want my graphics designer? Can I make something for you? It's like, am I this bad? Is my graphics this bad? Like, most of the stuff that I made on my channel, I made for myself. I made myself purely because like most of the stuff, but purely because I feel like I'm probably just like those graphics designers that asking like people saying would have people telling like I need a graphics designer for like emotes or banner or profile photo. I'll probably be like, hey, I made it. And I'd be like, but you have to like say that I made it. If you don't do, then you can't use it. No, like that, or pay for it. I hate it so much. I want something. Of course, emotes is like a different story. You pay for it, and they transfer fast to you, so you become the owner. But I don't want like having stuff that's on my channel, that's made by someone else. Basically, can be like come in one day and be like, hey, I made that. Remove it, please. Well, I pay for it, but get me in, right? Like, of course the bot does a ping again. Like, I just simply don't want something on my channel that's like, of course everyone got that, even with my emotes have been like ordered and made later on. Even then, it's like those people can say like, "Fucking like, kind of want to use my emotes anymore," but I paid for it, so they're becoming me. But you know how it goes. Like, I get that if people ask, like, I need a graphics designer to make a banner or to make a profile picture or to make an avatar. If I ask it and you send me them, okay, I'll get it. But alright, is my graphics this bad? I mean, I've grown. So how's your week's been? Like I was like this 4 p.m. and I wanted to make a recorded video real quick. I thought it would take max an hour, you know, and we want to render it and we're done with like 6:30 and can eat. Making that video took 1.5 hours. There's that snippets of it in Discord, my Discord, so I sometimes do that, but it's like something, it's like a Diva video, a Road to Diva video, Road to Diva Extreme, and I primarily want to make it because I've been working recently for making mix FX, and I've learned a lot about charting, so it's been a lot, it's been fun. I also, there's also something if you're in my Discord, you see a lot. I mean, I give teasers. I also made like a new dilemma outfit. I'm probably gonna use either this Friday or next week. I've already fine-tuned a bit, so I'll probably have to redo the reference sheet because I made the holes in the sleeves bigger. But once again, Wright Studio is so limited. I could do it in like, that's the thing where I'm afraid of, like why not do it in Photoshop? Because I could do it, but like in Photoshop, but you never know how it looks until you like upload it to Wright. They can make something more beautiful, but then you upload it to Wright and it looks ugly as fuck. That's the thing why I rather permit to work from Wright instead. I sometimes do things from like Photoshop and then upload the textures back, but that's how I did, for example, the skirt and the dress. Or gives more texture. So. However, like this week is. I'm even off week anymore. So much holidays. I went to bed at 2 a.m. because I'm working for Megabytes FX. Oh. I woke up at like 11. I was like, huh? 11? So, but actually, since I have holiday and can stream longer than normal, I wanted to continue on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So that's mostly why I've been trying to do this. And that's why I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna do a lot of voyages and a lot of things. If I can even find the game. I don't have the game. Oh. Please. I don't know why, but my brain just suddenly shut off. I don't know why. Error 404, brain not found. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Right? Did I de-install it? Oh. Library. Team Library. Hallo, my GameX Plus. Oh, I didn't install it. Why did I leave the icon then? Ah, this is not gonna be good. If my brain already shuts off. I have to start, eh? I have to start in a puzzle game and my brain is already like, yep. You know the Patrick gif? Here. Watch. I don't. But, Wait. Oh, I'm new on YouTube again. Patrick. Here. You know this gif? Go to main VTuber. And there's a desktop viewer in here, right? Yeah, display capture. You know this gif? That's how I feel now, like... I don't even started... I'm not even started with... I'm started with the stream. Here, this is how it goes. I'm sitting there like... I'm not even started with the stream yet. Hello? Why are you not full screen? Oh. I get full screen. Game? How much game? I forgot my microphone. Simsalabim? Change it now. Game! Hello? Oh, where game? There, game. Where did I left off last time? I know it was a tough case, but the 3-2 trial letter. Mr. Wright? Hard trials always like this with you? Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Well, pretty much. Like today I was swimming a quicksand. So, what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge chambers. What was she doing with the piece of code? No. Oh. A weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. No one was starting to feel tiny insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. How's you? Time to leave, bye guys. To say you show a red coat to build a fight up temper. So here they told me when I was a young one at least. Officer Marshall! Thought I can take a look and see how the trail's going. It looks like I'm late. They've got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. Oh, it's hard to slip out, huh? Gone on over there anyway. All the police I've seen the last 2 days have been really on edge. You could go enough on your plate without worrying on the people, comrade. You'll be worrying about the chief prosecutor Tate and mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? Oh, muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. He wasn't even wearing a scarf. Don't say, eh? Don't just speedo. I've seen the red priest blow at the slender neck many a time. I saw it today too. He was wearing a red muffler. Ah! At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edward seen it too, I reckon. Ik heb taken dat de crime scene. He wasn't wearing that scarf. Mr. wasn't mistaken. Wow, is it about time? Remember, partner? Sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta go let the bull wear it. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So are we swimming now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Oh, wee! Oh, you can shut up. February 23, 12:32 p.m. District Court. Court number 9. I'd like to resume. So the judge keeps looking over the prostitution. Edward? Something wrong? You're doubled over. Your back is... Can't be! This can't happen! Yeah, me too. I wonder what happened. Well, then I believe it's time we continue with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! It seems the prosecutor is quite behind himself. Excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? Oh, who are you? Sounds important. He sounds important, and I look at my screen the moment I said that, and I love how that bar in the top is like on his face. Temperature goes 5 and 7 degrees when that man came in. He's so important that we can show his face on stream, so I apologize. Ah, it's you! Gonna say something? Oh, sorry I'm late, Uchi. The roads are packed, it's just me. Long time to see, huh, Uchi? How you been? So much these days? Ah, hello. Never been so busy. Busy, silly. Uchi, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Ah, shit. Uchi seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right, very right. I'm sorry, but who are you? Ah, so you're right though, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. Just sorry about that little word he gave you all the trouble, huh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! I don't like swimming, so I refuse. Little wordy? Is that right? You don't know the district chief? Oh. Chief of police? I'll go swimming. Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead, I'll come. Stop ranking police officer in the entire district. Oh, what's this? Like this. I'm gonna shrink this. No in his face. There's other alerts there. No. Let me do it for...
This is a test.
For this stream, I'll pop it here. For this stream, I'll pop it there. What there? What's there then? It is below. Webcam is below this. Song requested there. Anyways, gamepad viewer is below me. YouTuber, enemy. Count comments, alert box. Cat is over left. I capture window capture. Oh, nothing is there. Oh, stay. Name is Gant. Who's Chief Gant? So, what do we do? Oh no, this owner today. It's been over 2 years. Since he last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? It's Warty here. Look at the poor fella. I just thought to help out. By bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. But Mr. Thomas was just seeing things. In the grammar court, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think it was shoved into that exhaust pipe. Our little Warty's car is no less. Oh. Really quite embarrassing, even for us. Oh, what is that? It's that called switchblade knife. Quite perplexing this. There's something on it. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? The Edward. How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? When your investigators are the legs, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Warty. I've no desire to hear excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh, it's don't change. If I look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation, there's no mistake in his signature, is there? Well, Sataurday? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award and how you feel, but you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Kind of major blunders unlike you, Mr. Edward. Can I identify it, or is it not accepted yet? Oh. This also says SL9, or I assume it does. You like turn your head around. It says SL9. Wait, can I do that? No. Try something. Oh, I can't. I have to shake the screen down. Not evidence yet. Court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first, yes? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? As well, I think all I do is to push the switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I won't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, well, yeah, indeed, if I cut, I won't be able to point at fingers. I'm not doing anything. It's moving on its own. It's cursed. I like. Oh, I cannot investigate that. Oh! What scared me like that? So I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade, the tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Well... We're all gonna ignore the tech to it. It's not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but can I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutor and the police and this knife? Oh, sure thing. Not a problem, not even a little one, really. I have to witness... Oh. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. It was a bad day for the department, weren't in shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? And a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Like coincidence, huh? Officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department, a detective. Hush information. Our chief haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait, a second? He said 5:50. This is the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order! 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 Order in the courtroom. Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Well, I mean your top secret investigation is told in a court. I think we understand the police department situation. Oh, Mr. Wright. Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places. Yeah, the chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well, however, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Well, Mr. Chief of Police, where were you on the night of the murder? Oh, yeah, wait, I can do that. Can I do that? Can I do that? There's one thing that... I have evidence. Like I said, the paper and the tag. Ah, that's an honest to goodness objection. This knife, this has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest to goodness, what do you mean from Richie? That's great. Look at the tag on the knife. It says, reads SL9 2. And there's a support why. Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. And what's this? Tax minus 7S122. Honor. It's upside down. Right? Print the name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn around and what do you get? This 21 of February SL9. Whoever wrote this note is holding the paper upside down. SL9. It's the same thing written on the knife tag. I am smart. You can tell me otherwise. I'm smart, huh? Order, order, all chief. Oh well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. I win. I win? What do I win? What do I want? I want more Miko statues? This knife was evidence in the case it was stolen from the apartment's evidence room. Oh. 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 It was a bad day for the apartment went and then he checked in the detective to kill the police department. What a mess. Can I press him? Oh, this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. What's evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice. Good show, little Warty. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. The gun was stolen on the day of the murder. And was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. I think there is a connection there. Something else to present? What tag on the knife? Test SL19, what that's supposed to mean? Sure, but maybe it was from the code. Do CEST? Maybe it's a case number. Wait, what? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar was written on the tag. It was not long ago either. Oh. Something else on the knife? No? No? Bad day for the department when taking an investigation. Something happened to the police department too, huh? Get a good look in your eyes there, right? Door, my boy, sharp hunky. So, something that happened and why wasn't you informed? I weren't you informed. Well, why didn't you ask? Why was I not informed? Well, I didn't hear you asking. No matter, I understand. You were busy with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened to the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department. Oh, what the press this? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't that, Uchi? Yeah, but was it worse too? And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested, that was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Brighto. Of course I could help. Have you helped me by giving me data on your case? Oh, good one. This gets sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh. We know when the victim died at 5:15. So we know how the victim was killed by a stab wound because he said a detective was dead. So I assume it was the victim was found. Tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Wait a second, I've heard of that. Evidence room? Did he mention that in his testimony just now? Makes sense. That's the connection between the two cases. Happy, Mr. Wright? Happy? Me happy? We just got handed our ticket to the town with this case. What's the link between the two cases? So we find some leverage. Now we can get again to testify about the details. Okay, so I can talk much about it. If the defense position is simply this. Connection between these two cases has already been proven. Ha, you don't say. Well, out with it, right? So what's your connection? Connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention that the victim had on him the case involved the knife's evidence tagged. Also, we know that and he also known that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Seem to be too many connections for the coincidence. Did I win? You two make a good pair. It took my man 2 days to find out what you deducted right there. Where were better than police force? Oh yeah! Chief, I requested you release your information on the victims at the police department. See, that's the tricky part, and it hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information officially? Sure, why not? It's an official after all. Huh? I guess. Sure. Huh? You're going to tell us, though, why not tell us everything? Oh, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess man will try to go again out of him. I wonder if that's just a division, because there will be too many divisions on the police department. Or the division will be detective, because he's clearly said a detective has been served at the police department. Now the gender wouldn't help us at all. So I think ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? Not be able to tell who's from that. Of course not. But tell me their name after all. Keep a tight little ID number so I don't get getting your hopes up. The number is 58421. Anyway. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these, it drives me nuts. So I can do it. Get the first number right. Miss Wright, does this tell you anything? Well, it tells me something. Goodman has been killed at... Goodman has been killed at the police department, but... Meaning? Just to be what I think it is. What does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense say. You say that the ID number of the detective was murdered in the police department. Tells you something, but does it tell you? Oh. Well, that Mr. Goodman has been killed at the police department. This is Mr. Wright. Grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just that I got confused. This is news? Huh? Just come out with your boat buns glazing like you always do. Police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. That's the defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Wright. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And that means what exactly? Right, I need a word from the chief earlier. Start of the 82. If you get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What does... Je gaat touw, I thought je gaat touw. Mr. Goodman has also been killed. You've been killed at 2 places at the same time? And you? I want to know. The ID numbers are identical. In other words, Detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Lucy Goodman. What does a witness think about that? Oh, sharp as tack, right? Sharp as tack. Right, Detective Goodman is our victim. Was killed at 5:15 in an underground parking lot. Yet, the Detective Ruben Goodman was also killed in the police department. Is he a cat? He had 8 lives. In the evidence rooms at the exact same time. It's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location. Order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret. Fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Nah, just wait a second, Ward. You don't need to get all fluttered. Connor, police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait, I said, wait. I was getting mad. Or didn't you hear me? Oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edwards, they're yours. Huh? Oh, he informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where we have that name for? Wait, Your hand is in. Excuse me, but Mr. Edwards, are anyone on the premise? No, sir, at the request of Chief, sir. I got your report, sir. I don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. The officer, he told me, he said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Kreutzmann, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edwards, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Ooh. Why didn't your officer tell me? Don't see no sheriff officer is capable of making the connection. Didn't seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error. Gross neglection of duty on your part, worthy. But sir, you could have submitted the report this morning to do the court's evidence. And I... Getting quiet again. No such luck this time, Woody, or should I say unwoody. Ah! Now it was the second rule of evidence law, huh? Mr. Wright? Oh, well, it's rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case and trial. And that's the rule relevant. Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does it mean? You couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Oh. Connection was just proven by Raito over here. Good job, Raito, my boy. I was doing my job. No. No. It seems we have to the end of this trial. Right now you're going through a tough time, Morty, with all those rumors. You're even in the defendant chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Stratford, please, just give me 1 day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened in the last thing I do. I better get results this time, really. Give a profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edward. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant 1 further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient enough for Mr. Edwards? See it in our next episode. Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I will put not disease. Very well, court is adjourned. To be continued. We're on an investigation tour again. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. You tell me. Now we have a victim who started and died at 2 places at the same time. Got my car. Well, find out the title list. Well, let's do it. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove this thick rimmed glass of mine on just for show. Let's go! Science away this! I was at the prosecutor's office in the current parking lot. No, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, there's only a victim who was killed in the reference room, no biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing, I know it. Oil drum, was it in empty? The oil drum kicked up, but this picture was brimming with water. Just the raising evidence in the crime scene, never. If there's a shade that doesn't get along, Ima really likes her sister. It's not that at all, just... Both professionals at what we do and I trust her. Big word for high school student. Oh, whatever there was blood on the floor or not, the water in the oil drum washed it all away. Hehe. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? Ring for it. The situation comes from one thing, and that's... luminol testing fluid. Luminol. Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. I don't want the police have already done that first. Yeah, true, fair. Never trust anyone's own side. Give it a try. Nee, I have to do this. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Lost things with the stuff not... You can lend your Dutch glasses. Huh? Another price of those things? If that's for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Let's enter the spray on it. Okay, let's find out some blood stains. The eyes shiny behind its glasses. This is a blood stain. It is so... Emma, you're shaking. Yes, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, if I know this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. Yeah, scientifically. And the amount. Proper time that equipment found here, right? Don't you think there'll be a little bit more blood? I definitely think so. I mean... Look at all the blood on the shoe of the victim's shoe. Pretty strange. If out here, there has to be more blood than this. Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find blood stains, okay? See, I'm pretty handy there around, right? Yeah, this is pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. And be sure that the providers will reveal all the evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit the view of the case. And let's take that hidden evidence out of the light of day. Yeah, it's a very investigating the case now, doesn't it? If the Supreme Defense seems suspicious. Oh, you! I wonder how that fluid of yours will react to a nice deli box. Huh? Mr. Store! Only trust your own eyes, hm? I bet you too. Stay old deli box, also on the house. Oh, sorry, this kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. I'm going over there. You stay there. Okay? How do I use it? Oh, could you take a look at this? You? Yes? You want some hot tea, right? Should look at it. You must have the brute illusion for this flavor like this. We previously with steam before brewing. I knew it! That's the secret to the aroma expertise. Look at the door, there must mean something. There must have been anything. Wanna open the serious lock. Right, need to learn to enjoy life more. Here, phone, let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't be touching. Is here anything? My ears! Not my ears! It's the pressure. Hey, what did you just say? See, you can just hear fine. The phone is broken. It's a famous oil drum. Oh, no time like the present. I tried to kick it over myself. Ah, yeah! That's okay. Don't cry. Lamb Sky must be one strong moment. Rope, is it? Yep, they let us outline of the victim's body. No way! The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. I'd be the only person that would come to that conclusion. Dan block A. Nothing interesting. That's about as red as a sport car can get. Yep, pretty red alright. I'll find many for karting, and the local nothing was broken too. Questions why did Mr. Chair close the car? What model car is it? It was called a sedan or a coupe. Something like that. They're car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. But all guys know this. Okay, let's talk to Mrs. Lunch Lady over here. Actually put me in a tight spot today. No apologies, but... No, that's okay, it was my fault. Oh, we know. Witness everything from that security room right there. I'm afraid the wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I want to think that... I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Look at schmuck. Look, don't forget what's important here. Even if this place eyewitnesses the events from what different, I still what I saw. I saw Jeff Bruce go through the sky, stab a man in cold blood, and the testimony still stands. Tried on my honor as detective. She stabbed. Good man. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Photograph? You're more a detective, aren't you, Mr. Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard the criminal when they faced me. I coughed it up. They confessed. They burped like babies. No. It may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouth of suspect after suspect. For long they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone got food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go, fired? All because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9, which doesn't mean... what do you think about this? The SL9 incident is written on that knife. And on the page there's note. Putman was the head detective on the case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transport, but very late Goodman was killed. As I suspected, the SL9 isn't over, not yet. You think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Right, on the road, Goodman. I'm not gonna tell us anything. Then we go. Detention center. Guys in questioning. You want me in 2 places at the same time? I would love to know that. How's she supposed to enter that? Wait a second. Did Mr. Grant say they arrested the suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Oh, we look deadly serious here. Oh, there was a vicious murder on the detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective who was killed also at the same time was killed a lot. Makes my head hurt. Not the only one. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. And that's it, investigating. But that mess it up with Godwind of death. But anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here right now? Doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. We want to gain access. Clue to his computer screen. Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department? No. Told the old lady at the restaurant everything. I was getting the motion. Even busy here today than was yesterday. Detectives are running around the first employee. Does make sense. Detective could go after. So the evidence room is the scene of the crime. According to the front article at the front desk. Here it is. Like a kid at an amusement park. A real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Oh, it was outside. I have a strange feeling who operates here. I know already, I know. I thought they're so prickly, so posing, so hard things straight. Can't handle the cocktail, stay out of the desert. And I wanna know, where's the guard station? Where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. You would say, you wouldn't. Why is that like? On the floor, and also. Looks like it's set up on a trap or something. Trap? Yeah, wait, I know. Maybe someone's trying to catch a wild boar in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. There's a security guard uniform in here. More like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Leather jacket, leather pants, leather... What's that called again? Punchy? Punchy? Pinchy? I know. Butchy. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. Poncho, but I think I keep that information to myself for the time being. This training door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. It looks... It's not shut, you can get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, a cactus will fall over. Ouch. I'd be saying more of a yarr myself. Yeah, if these sure are prickly, they must be real dead. I think just one big one would be sufficient. Cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rich shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. More an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Yeah. Can we... If there's gonna be on the door. Let's just walk in. Won't open. That to be open? Give me some permission to go in there first. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. A light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we can use this computer to check on who went in and out over there. Oh. Let's use this computer. Who do I get permission then? I get permission from you? Edward! This place is as classy as it was yesterday. Sure, it'll still be just classy tomorrow, no? Evidently, Edward's not here. Sure, he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Let's have to come back. Who gives me permission then? Huh? Okay, probably I have to show Mr. Star something. So... The only one I still can talk to. I have to show her. That's one of those pictures. I can present the pictures. Right? Take a look at this, you. Yes, you said you want some tea. No, I don't want all tea. I don't want tea. If you think about it, I could have taken the picture from the guard room. Even if I get flustered sometimes. I think it's going to see with the car. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes? And all over 5 minutes after the crime. 5 minutes are the whole problem. Over my testimony as it were. 5 minutes on the phone with Mr. Star, line was the problem. A little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Time? That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. For nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? Too. 2 years ago. Was the biggest case I ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were debarred for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal purpose was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. Only problem was, he never did find deceive evidence. A shred. But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. Oh, you mean it's someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. One demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out a job. You're one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I meant Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives were investigating the case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten us, L9? There's another side to the case, and hidden side. That's what we're after now. No one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Eh? Ah, there's lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in cursed office. I'm here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Our old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? When the detectives on those have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, rookie. Ah, seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Am I? Am I? Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him in the street. Oh, Officer Marshall. Mr. Officer Marshall, is he yours? Are you going out? Oh, you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping me sister do cases, he was so nice. Got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. Now it's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Hey, you there in the back. You! Hello! Hello! Oh. This is trying to fun take energy as always. Please! Alright, wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh. You. Hey, Gumshoe! Now it's not the time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. Really needs a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I don't think it's the sound of his heart breaking. There's no time for this fair. You've got our criminal. No, we just need evidence. Criminal, you mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? I'll make the connection. And the biggest scandal to the state in ages. Everything stopped topsy-turvy. What the information was it? That's the all I know is I need my steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking is going to fill my belly. Oh, I don't leave. Want to know more? Head to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure you're having a good cry. Later. Run off to the evidence room. Is that the detention center? You got the person who sent the document in there? It. Is that... That is Meekins. Hi, greetings, sir. Hey, I know who you are. Excuse me, Mr. Edward, anyone on the premise? I'm sorry, it's request, Chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're guard here at the detention center. No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I'm like a little lost lamp, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir. I should say this. Right, he isn't. You, Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you? Potato, Officer Meekins. I give you 2 seconds to put the megaphone away. And if there's 2 seconds you don't, I'm gonna make sure to properly stick the megaphone up your ass. Yeah, you're as shocked as I am. You're standing 2 feet in front of me. You're just like the Polish guys across the street who like in like the 1x1's balcony. You're like, oh, you're like standing in meter in front of each other. Just don't. I'm a patrolman, General Affairs. Sir. Oh, I can hear your fine, Officer Meekins. That's the business today, sir, and I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room is empty, sir. Yeah, and I'm here to guard the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. And the security officer, London Officer Marshall. Oh. Sir, I happen to glance at the security room monitor. I'm on the Sam, sir. There's a suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Meow! What the heck is this guy doing? So, what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red, I blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the detention center. Oh, you are, Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one that bandaged me, sir. So I did what I could do to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Like the sky. Yeah, another similarity between this guy and the one with the prosecutor's office. First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir. He's look we want to sell puppies dogs are, sir. Put that megaphone away! Some live on all that. Oh, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. And the victim, Detective Goodman. Sir, I had to label him as a stranger or total stranger. Then leans heavily on the total stranger side. You didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light and other creatures of comfort. And there are no any detectives. Sir, I was a total stranger. Why did you step in? Sir, I have no intention of killing him, sir. None. I don't have any collection of killing him, sir. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Oh, you see, sir, think you should just confess. Put that microphone away or put that microphone up your ass. But sir, there was nothing I could do. Could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, what then happened? When the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. The next thing I knew, I was unconscious. You knew you were, huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. Huh? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. On the shock of the sorrow, sir. The image how I felt. Body disappeared. This is some story. I don't believe that you're a killer. Sorry, but you seem too stupid to be a killer. Can I go into the evidence room? No. Do I need to talk to get into the evidence room? Need to show something to me, kids? I wonder, huh? Can I use this on like... Spray it under! Spray it completely under! Mark. I have to present you something? Could you look at this? Sorry, sir. Really sorry for what it is. Yes, Mr. Edward, sir. Oh, Edward. Good one. I don't want to examine. I want to move. Why did I click examine? I use this. Oh, more blood. What was before when Lana? My sister isn't the murder. She did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey! The suicide are you on? Nothing wrong with taking sides. Either Lana hand had blood on it. Kept it getting worse. Spray, 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 spray. Spray, 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 spray. I don't have any more. I'm out of ideas what to do. Torch. Oh yeah, torch. Dus best is er nog in je officer report. That's the thing. Someone at the police department doesn't like Edward. Did I get that report or not? I didn't get that report. Is Edward home? No. Edward is not home. Coming home? No. Where is everyone? Whose mascot is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. Don't let it change from now on outside. Ah, well, the Lindsay Blue Badges is still under development, you see. Trademark. Absolutely, it's cutting edge stuff. Hurry now. Show this all here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Show the movie welcome outside, you gotta have nightmares. Both of a film police officer right now there's the latest babies in under my bed. I really don't know what to do. I can't go into the evidence room. Oh, I should go in. Also, I should begin with that, you know, the thing. Mystery of the victim, I guess. The one man detective could man be killed in 2 places simultaneously. Well, you see. Oh, the evidence room. But I can't go into the evidence room. So... Huh? Eek, I'm scared of a knife, sir. Take a look at it. That's it, sir, last night. Sir, that's what I want. With an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. I can you don't have to look at this knife. Hey, why do you have that? That's on the day it was taken into the prosecutor's office. The detective Goodman body was found in the room. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. This is a dream, sir. I'm gonna stop that megaphone in your ass if you stop using it. Hey, guy in the back, can you take his megaphone away? This is a dream, you better wake up right now. Hey, it's kind of nice! Baby. I need to get to the evidence room, but I don't know how. But I've talked to everyone. And Twitct is still not here? Oh, maybe I've just touched his stuff. On the search procedure, well, why did you leave it on the couch? Yeah, I think you want to show the thing no more than the giant steel samurai. And again, our Twitct has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like a kid. Back in the melody school, we won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contested, essays, playing the flute, golf, tournaments. That also actually sounds like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He makes some smart remark like, "Oh no, the put off locked. No one else needs to tell me." Have we always been. It kind of gets on your skin, doesn't it? Edge was such a comfy soda. Sofa. Sofas like this make me want to go take a nap. I bet he pours over his face fast until he wheezes out in the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeve, and he goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. I don't know, she's like actually daydreaming about his words of working. I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little crease in his cheek for seams. So cool. Sofa hair is cool. I'm a man, what an amazing bouquet. No kidding, he's there, Carlo. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. And here besides the giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? Finger down on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock in a hard place. Wendy. Wendy, is she Miss Outward's fiance? Well, I don't think so. Work desk. Quite tidy along as might expect. And that desk, easy to use and easy to see on the eyes. Polish so high I can see my own reflection. Strange. I know just picture detective Gunchu. And I'll take that name plate as souvenir. Don't. Do you? Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I come over the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packs of tea leaves. All sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid yeah, it's taking a hobby too far. Hey, chessboard! I'm not doing my chess, but I look like blue is a bit of that sport. Red knights have surrounded the blue pen. Huh? Those horses are mounted nice. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out the poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky, reminding me of you. His edgewords must be a fake chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I surround the pawn, spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Oh, these are all the case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. In a ladder. Odd. I thought that was loot with the height. Yeah, must someone get them for them. What a picture gumshoe. Hey, what is a picture gumshoe? I studied this case report so closely, so cool. Anyway, I see your face getting bigger and bigger with a smile. I wouldn't say that if you saw him swatting bullets up on the ladder. Is that everything I can look at? If you... And his jacket. I need to do that. Huh? I missed something. Aha! Another! There's a sub ladder. What's the difference? I'm scientific terms, please. Scientific? Huh? Look at the basic nature of the thing, Mr. Wright. I saw some sort of movie. Oh, this is the famous divider. Sure helped us knock down a hole in the testimony today. Think of it, the divider helped us a case more than an actual witness. A great divider, chef of the whole parking lot. Just a wall, scientifically speaking. He blocked off it. Eek! Okay, don't cry. Oh, she tried to climb over it. I need to get into the apartment office. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! Sir, that's it! What? My head was blank until this very moment. Sir, now I remembered, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Alright, that card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Which could not be more exactly, sir. Nothing. I better pray into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman, a lost limousine, if you will. I didn't know when this detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why I thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. That's not pretty much the book so far. Right, sir, that's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed the knife at me. Sir, I show you what's frustrated as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at them. You can put the knife at him. Do unto the others before they do unto you. My own father's word, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. And then I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekin, why is it that they arrested you? Come on. Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekin didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, you have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, you don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I want to say. So that's something along those lines. Oh, but she still ended up here. Told me that I had to be him, sir, on one day at the time. Detective Cook was definitely in the evidence room. What they said. I don't remember the evidence clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The camera from the sun put out there is me on the tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? Sorry, really sorry, sir. I don't have my badge. I don't deserve it. Thanks, have my own. I best check out the crime scene. And now go into the evidence room? Hi, Mr. I look standing there at the chief of the detective's desk. Good. And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most like totally perfect. Checked all of his drawers back on the set, keys behind his computer monitor inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. Let's go to the place, sir. Again, sir. A little flustered. Ah, righto, my boy. How you been? Very much? Oh, Chief Guns reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Is Edward going to be okay? Oh, was he? Oh, you know, they're doing a little committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, to have no end of trouble with the boy since last year. I mean, the incident of Count Lake. It doesn't look very good having a top prosecutor sitting in the defender's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Pharma. Alleging he was undefeated in his 40 years career. But in court, you fixed it. So he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is a bit of a turmoil, you might say. I did you just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, I'd be bad for wordy. Ah! I'm downright old, I tell you, that detective getting guilty of the turf too, I mean... Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. It was what the evidence is saying. Cookman was stopped at 2 locations at the same time. What is the test? Evidence is this. Oh no, righto, I can't give away all secrets just like that. And this particular well-known is sensitive. I can't talk about. Not expect much anyways. You know one thing I hate most of all hiding stuff. Secrets, can send them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trapped shut. Ah, it was all you were picking on earlier. Ah, you saw that. Oops. And what was he wanted the chief of detectives to do? Let's see if we can kind of really ask him. Oh, sorry, I had to see that. Exactly that the chief wants you to do. Oh, see over there? The Goodman desk. Want me to check it for anything that might be a clue. Took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. Oh, nothing new suggested from still here. Of course not. Oh, except for this. Ah, got something. Sure, what else? Not important, he didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but only half complete. A lost item? If they will lose something? Dates of February 21, but I make a note of that just in case. I didn't know what he went missing. He lost his ID card. Can I go now to... Still not in? Can I still not go in? I'm gonna take a look at this. Sorry, Righto, I'm through with the stuff that I say. But the guy who can seem to still not... Oh, the busy one. Sorry, Righto. How do I get access to this? Sorry, I don't. What does this go have to do to get access around here? What does it go to have to do to get access to? Oh, you again. I'm not here. Hello, White Mouse. I'm trying to figure out what to do to gain access to. How do you call it? To gain access to the evidence room. Because there needs to be someone there, and I can't find anyone who wants to give me access. So that was live. You're not giving me access. Eh. Oh. Oh. Actually, if I could ask you a favor. Oh, well, never thought today would right to ask me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. I asked nicely. No, righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate at all. What the please? Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give the $50, no problem. Actually, about that, can you give me $1 million? No? No? Where's Louie when you need him? Sir, go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. And for you here, you can borrow this. Oh? The detective's ID card, isn't it? It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. Just run along, do your best now. Later, folks. I had to ask. Looks like pretty cool, my label. Doesn't you think? RYD. Happy? Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now. Sir. You shut up, Hammer. Yeah, I think do, right? If you're now here, Marshal, I'll swear to God. Thank you. You have the ID card from Chief Grant. You should walk in. Won't open. The card reader is turned off, see? That's the security guard thinking. Howdy, partners. Well, what made my Bambina sky so grey? Of course. Of course, it has to be the Mexican guy. What's that? Why does it have to be him for? You may have some misters, my saloon. Well, I couldn't guess that this was your place. I'm here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw, the card you got there on your chest? Better be a sheriff badge in these parts. Yeehaw. Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene is awaiting. Let's go read on again. Oh, here, here's an got some questions. Sorry, cowboy, look what you mind to tangle with your numbers. I'm busy then. Did I say that? Well, you said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had to mind things. Good night. Ah, that smell reminds me of Texas. Marshall, you're from Texas? Ah, I just saw a special on television the other day from my baby. Ah, yes, Mr. Stark. What's this? What's wrong? I feel it's steak lunch. I see, I see. Oh, I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina, you win. You willing to talk? What's the match? Zal je gaan de church security room vanaf het room uit? The ice partner. It's an easy job and grateful for it. Actually, officer might come to the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name when calling me weekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. No, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, I might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. What were you doing around 5:50 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down on the highway on the back of my steed, Sippy. Oh, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Sippy. Only for people here, anyhow. You'll find this machine as a bang the job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I didn't take those machines that much. Kinda like the stewed broccoli. You sneak in the next into your steak, you know? You started us something. You said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. I was my dream upon my right hall hanging on the scene of the crime. It's all cool now. I got drinking on a fire. So investigating this line on the star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record, boys, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. It's all there. It's to it. What kind of case was it anyway? You heard the name so many times, but no one tells what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right. Evidence transferables. Actors was talking about it, the transferables too. I know what maybe 2 of those machines in here do. Only 2 of them? Doesn't. Like I said, Bambina, your machine is well. I'll top them with much like my stewed cauliflower with my sticks. Easy one to understand? On this here, security cams. Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, these tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and the detective are the only ones on those tapes? I reckon there might be. Security guard here, I reckon. One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Just the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID they pass through. What is it? That's the card. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can share more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whatever this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright saw a number on that record just now. I've seen the number before. So you can prove this record is time. Well, I have. Something, mate. See this? It's the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. And this is 5842-189. Mr. Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look at the 4th number, it's a perfect match. You said 540, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. When the innocent occurred, the detective was in the evidence room. Wait, what does Officer Miskin say? The thing, suddenly he points a knife at me. He had its ID card, and why wouldn't he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compart, you win. I guess I can give you the ID card record. Maybe I should show this list to other people's IDs here. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole thing is about? He kept only evidence from the sleuth case in his room. Kept here under the proceedings detective supervision for 2 years. So we can re-investigate them as it turns out it was a mistake, see? So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years? Because they sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff department. That's why we call transferal, we do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead! To be opened again. Have to be re-investigated. And that happened to us online 2 days ago. Well, we go into the evidence room now. Camera 23, evidence room, section 3. Over here. So this is the evidence room, it's really like kind of a graveyard. Graveyard is supposed to have a gas and trees, it's more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright, you can't scare me. Hey, good man. Wow. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going and making ghost on that pal. That was true what I heard. What's good? That's true. The chief of police again? I'll loan anyone $50. Give it me. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's okay. Claire was put in charge of the investigation for the day. Just for the day. Boss for a day. Guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Dang it. First of all, you want to have this. What was that? Oh, it's a courtroom. I can't spray around here. Detective Grimsham, your boss for today. Right, it's an honor. After all, the murders took place right here in the police department. If you're boss, why are you alone? Why are you underlings? They're using yesterday's finding to prepare for tomorrow's trial. No worries, you get kicked out of investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence, looker pal. What can you do, Detective Grimsham? Of course, I'm a detective after all. Give me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? I'm always believing Mr. Airport, no matter what happens. Mr. Edwards is in the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edwards just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. That's a mine incident, of course. It was the beginning and the end, Mr. Edwards. It's more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only a detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, Paul. ID cards can't be lost. I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already. Sounds like a lot. But even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. The only locker we can open is our own. But nee, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. The trick to handle, see? Handles. On the other side of the handle is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it, zip. Sure. And that's what happened. My hand will be black smoking every day. In any case, that lock aren't that obvious. There are even some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Take a look at this. It's a ID card record of people came in on stabbing. Ah, you heard the rumor. So it was Goodman. Oh. What is it? The second number. Not your ID number, is it detective true? Edward. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edward. Oh, what are you going to do? I'm looking for 50 cents. Can't open it. Give you 50 cents. Oh, please don't like fate in his lock system. Protector was that he has to open his locker. At the same time, it was found that the prosecutor's office. Just pray now. Excellent note that the suspect knife. I bet Edward was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edward's first vacation now, 2 years ago. It was the first time that the world knew Edward. They're meant to be feared. Now what your evidence from the case or not now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on the case. Come on, just live. What's Mr. Stark do? Anything you can tell us about it? Mr. Stark guide the lady. I remember it was winter, I was 16. That's the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. 16? How old I am. Now on though, what happened? No, that was a bloody violent case. Violent? That was a murder. Serial killing. Serial killing? Get involved in it after all. But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edward built his case around to nap in. 2 years ago, I put Mr. Edward right in the spotlight. Started the rumor mill. Which, about forged evidence, was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? Yeah, so the switchblade knife. Victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Can I now use this here? Let me say one thing speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of everything. Okay, come on, investigate. What's this? Blood? So the warn, there's definitely an endpoint here. Someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright? There's there other blood left in the room. Testing fluid, check it out. Look like this one is open and the red indicator light above the door is lit. Locker's code of Detective Goodman fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if you close it. Needs to contain somewhere. Wow, someone has been broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Goodman perhaps? Ik hope wel, make me have some kind of hooligan. Apparently from the case. The case? The SL9 incident, pal. See the section one of the pieces here? Piece of the SL9 incident. What shapes the pieces running before the evidence was broke? Right there. Bunch of parameters. Spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. Carrying out the top of glue. Now this piece looks like the bottom, let's try putting the rest in place. It's a top piece. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. But not this piece. It was this piece. Must be one of the bigger pieces. I was busy. I'm gonna have to close here. Oh, my nose! Oh! You should maybe go up and give me out with some kind of absent mind detector. That's just from the case, you know. In SL9. That's back on it. I have to do this. Probably. I know this piece was the first piece. Or this piece. This piece. Oh, I just like right click. I just right click cancel the whole operation. This piece? What does this? It's a piece. Huh? I don't think we did it. Some of the pieces are missing. I'm going to for 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. It's a piece is stolen, but we're missing to begin with. Oh. It doesn't look like a more stable kind of jar. I understand how it got broken. Be like some paint doing here. Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. What? You notice that little yellow paint here? Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger. Oh, you might say this is my studio. Here in Evan's room. It's stuff with evidence, stuff with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. Open. Can you take the wood? Hey, all security's high tech around here. something sticking out of here. It's like a shirt. I guess must be evidence from a case. I'm just put this in here. Oh, false evidence here instead. But the evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? You leave things hanging out like that, evidence to get dirty or ripped. Guard checked on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsibility. How many times I've had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence. I think Dave usually leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I had het stuck in een shirt onder de trenchcoat hier. Met een talband zonder bek, dan doen we het gelijk een front van een paal. Hey! Spray! Ooh! Get a reaction here. This is when the bird touch the spot, he flat out the door. Maybe something significant. Hey! Some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. Well, yes? Got luminol testing fluid. Take a chance on that. Woo! I'd like to get some too. Rip over 15 bucks from the Jeep. Did you get this, Chefy, man? Almost buiten de mail bij order. Spray. A lot of blood. In 1 pensive pound of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What is your opinion, detective? Ew, blue blood. Detective Goodman was actually an alien. Haha, there was something in there, but the fun of the locker. You don't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. I'm not who did that. Spray. Knew it, this is someone's right handprint. Ah. What the matter, detective? Locker. Mine! Gosh. Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you that by the moon armor fly? Good for me, won't you, pals? This is important, this is the man of forefront. Counting you guys, believe me, you can trust the police. I'll be here as a detective. It's a time or something you need to go into me. There's a Miss Outdoors inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna give them my report for the day. Might help you now. What you mean the note written on the back of the flyer? One that says something but no problems. Alright, let's start with what we're talking about. Sure, you can use a report like this. Even them. These enemies, you've got friends like Detective Grimshoe. Off pal, later. I'll see what Edward has to say too. I wanna go inside. Oh, I can't show anything. Maybe you know some of the... I wanna check my badge. Usually look at this or show another... Maybe you can help me with that. Identify who's on the list. Look at this. Oh yes, you said... No, I don't want whole tea. Go off! I don't want tea! I don't want tea anyway nowadays. Oh, it's the bellboy. Ah, guess my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have you met somewhere? Huh? Edward, I bet you leave so long. Is Edward here? I'm standing by the window, teacup in his hand. Right. Good tea service. Is Edward, you're back from the District Prosecutor's Officer inquiry. I am. By the way, Detective Grimshaw was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? What's helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening here. Who's trying to console me somehow? Edward. Gewoon voor zo'n onmogelijk site. Oh, I missed that. I think the whole thing was really taking a toll on him. Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card use. Afterwards, you went into the evidence room today, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yeah, that's true. Why, Mr. Eggboy? Don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Kent, no less. Chief, please? I wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Told me you wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. That was solved, right? I wanted to be... Are you setting up Edgeworth? Chief has never wanted to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. And that's what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Curious about the other case. Better make it own with. Chairman, as always, I thought you had nothing to do with the current case. Ah. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, I decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. Give me a warning. We're lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say this so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for to try out tomorrow? Well, still the presiding, prosecuting attorney alweer. Nothing happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Police department? Yes. Any further investigation for the case will be directed by the chief of police again. I can not nothing but wait for his results. See? I ask you why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Still. Let me guess. I know you probably get a hold of some information already, right? That has to do with the case you were on. SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion were wrapped up in. You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Talking about father murder in an elevator. Okay, George, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth! The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Kent. Kurt was involved in a case 2 years ago then? He was a top officer and it was the first time working with him. I was nervous. Ah, you can never do mistakes, words? What I want to know is why the deputy police on the investigation. In the truth, they use slightly more extreme methods than normal. You are dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood will be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Why you didn't? Of course not, I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win the trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, Chief Prosecutor wants to know something. Sister, what? If you are still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Just stay doing this right and we're using this. Not testing fluid. Well then. Might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. This has been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? You're an enemy, you know. I've been saying today's investigation. Do as you will. I'm sure I'm really... You need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprints for everyone involved. Thanks. You need to detect the as well. I also have to get a fingerprint. Oh, the handprint on the thing. Can I use it here? I can't use it here. What is like lighting up? The card. Oh, I can move. Oh. Access A16. What anything? Nothing apparently. At least that for that. More suspicious. Who knows? It might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case. That'd be nice. So I have to get back to the police department. Not here. Prosecuted on suspicious handprint. You plot an detective evidence locker. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. Finger. Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. Then I choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating, and choose a finger. Okay, now it's time to check for print. Let me show you how it's done. First, you sprinkle the aluminium powder around. Huh? How do you do that? Hit enter. Okay? Ah, it looks like that's the trick. Aluminium powder addresses completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excesses. How do I do that? See? Exactly, you know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Ah, that looks like fun. That takes some getting used to. Fine, I won't go to up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on the deck and blow away. Extra. This is the basic of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I don't know the way anymore. Aha! You did it! You found one! But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Not you mention it because it doesn't. Ian, I think it means out of luck. Out of luck? First left his handprint with some worn gloves. Don't be telling me we've been wasting our time here. Hey! Calm down, that just might be sometimes with scientific investigation. But it doesn't seem a shame. Alright, why don't we look for other prints? Prints? Looking at the locker door, closed again. So his fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Ja la la, la la. That doet de trick. I just like throw that little jar that I have with this powder. Yay, a print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. We're not done yet. It's quite a process. There's no point in finding the fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Yes, she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edward. And point out the person you think would love this print. Huh? I'm supposed to know who it was. Ah, I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprint are in different places, right? It means that the prints probably don't have anything in our case. The fingerprint would most likely find on this evidence locker. Them shoes. Aha! The prints belong to the gym shoe. Sometimes wrong, Mr. Wright. Give me this, so what? Oh. That's probably because I was thinking, so what? Guys, you give nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. And I roll the punches, Mr. Wright. For the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, one other handprint in this room. That is right. Hey! This one got a lunar fluid reaction, right? Right, what's an handprint here? Okay, to try using this, again, and spike it again. Let's check for prints. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. Huh? Everything in the blood was wiped away, right? I didn't find it using chemical means. Any prints in area have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. We should say the probability of your hypothesis is, right? That's me. Anyway, let's try to find prints. The one's wiped away. All of them will still look by bloody end. Huh? Oh, bit. Huh? Oh, I have to find you. Do anything. We have to. The things I can find like this. Check. Has to be that one. The rest of everything is checked. Detective Goodman evidence locker is empty. Only Detective Goodman himself can open this locker. Now the person who took out the knife had to have been Detective Goodman. Why was it trapped in his car and stuck inside the car muffler? Hello crime scene tab, you know, yesterday was my first time seeing that. It's always my dream to put through the crowd and just step over that day. A little daunting to record again. So soon? Maybe overacting a little. Too bad here. Two yellow paintings. Oh, I need to paint a portrait of you, is right? I'm wearing a red necktie, you know? I have to find fingerprints of it. Ah, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. Like a car door. A pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the kind of cut was some sort of escape artist and he gone away. Hey, then went to home and proof for range testing. Been shot square in the forehead. By the MDNS. That's the door we just came into. I think don't need an ID card to get out. What would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside? I thought that he mouse would in here. Okay. Let's try using this. There's no sparking again. Check for print. Say that. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. I have it in the blood was wiped away, right? I'm gonna find it using chemical means. Any prints that in the air have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no print. Professor Apatow is high? Well, not me. Anyway, I must try to find prints and weren't wiped away. Like it doesn't do anything. Oh. La 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 la. Now I just have to like that thing of powder. Just throw it on this. Marshals. Perfect match. Take Marshall's locker. There. Officer Marshall. Got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is actually different from Detective Computer's. No reaction, the bot and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Then we have to take Marshall's fingerprints. On a white bloodstain. Officer Marshall. Looks like our investigation finally taking up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it! To be continued. A long trial. A long trial, and I'm feeling I'm not long done yet. For long. Let me think, Mr. Wright. I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Ah, Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't want you too much questioning. It's finished actually. I used all nighters though. How'd you go? It's as Mr. Wright suspected. The police are clueless. I picked it as much so I struck a plea bargain. Plea bargain? What do you mean by that? They created the first ultimate to put behind the simultaneously murder and wanted to seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. Anna! Don't tell me you! What's the matter yet? I was much in the dark about this as they are. This guy? But there is evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence. It belonged to Officer J. Marshall. Okay. There's evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints. Exactly. It's a trump card I have up my sleeve today. You understand what that means, don't you? In order to defend myself, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? You have to play the cards we're dealt. That's right, Mr. Guy. What you have to do, Mr. Wright? Orders now session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. I'm ready! Position is... Nymph? Wait, you have to clarify. Takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. That the victim Bruce Goodman was standing in both places at the same time. But not physically possible, is it? The more I heard, the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yeah, and the body eventually reappeared in the so-called Airport car. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. They will present evidence related to murder at the police department. Considering I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now with that statement, that word of party stands on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. It's supposed to be an admirable trait. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edwards, you might call your first witness of the day. Yeah. Suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? The so-called Mr. Megaphone guy. Yes, sir. Officer Mike Weasley, sir. My occupation is will be murderer, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer. Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. Never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to... Please, Mr. Officer, help me, sir. Officer Meekins? Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, as a part of the generation must be told what to do, sir. You can't fault him for lack of enthusiasm. Hey, no, Emma, no. Although, it's my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out. Until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim Detective Goodman attacked you? Do unto the others before they do unto you! That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. You knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The event may begin to cause an examination. I need more info to work with. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General's Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yeah, it sounds a scary thought. Evidence transfer will take place on the day of the crime, which means many officers were given special tests, not ordinarily performed. I'm in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. Blue Badger? Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir. Just wake up, just imagine. Just imagine going to work, like coming to the police department as work as a detective at 8 AM in the morning. You see this standing in front of the police department, staring at you, dancing. And yeah, I played a lot of horror stuff, so this was all mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the watch ceremony finished, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Spotted someone security. Orders in the evidence room. Need an ID card, am I correct? Yes, sir, one right here on my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There's this, I found it. There, this one right here. Yes, sir, it's 4918959, sir. That's my number, sir. I see, huh? The number 4. Turn has been used twice. Please explain, witness. No real mystery, sir. First time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. The second time is when I went to go to get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during the second time when... Yes, sir! That's when I spotted the one on the security screen. Thing to do, sir. Suddenly attacked. Sir, you're all attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It's a knife, sir. A knife. Like you can pull the knife on you? Not pretend here. Well, when we charged him like that, I looked as surprised as I was. Luckily, the kind of person someone would run into. Dus when I reacted, sir, kwam my arm like an octopus, struggling to detain him. So I got this cash on my hand. Maybe he just kept you cool oriented with me. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Fought for my life, then I did it. What do you mean when you say you did it? I know, I don't look like the type I really into kung fu films, sir. Then let me guard down for just an instant. So I snatched his knife from him. Took his knife. I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. Oh, I gotta see. Next thing I knew, his white clothes was drenched in a sea of blood, and then next thing I knew, yes, punched me right in my face, sir. After that, passed out until another officer smacked me awake. A lot of the time you regain consciousness. No offense, sir, but how I'm not supposed to. There was no consciousness. Alright. Only the report from also that woke up the witness was about 5:30. Hit me right in the head too. Woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice to recover, that is. When they came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I returned into the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can wrestle it, you know. I have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor, only one thing's remained not clear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? Got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. Regard to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Grant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. Chief? Delivered it? What's this? Videotape? Yes, sir! That's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. It's footage from the security cam. The evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. It was also to have been mistakenly erased. What a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. The only thing I'm really good at. That communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well then, let's have a look. Show us a video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. You murder? What are we getting ourselves into? Someone should make a horror game where you just... So watch the CCTV cams and this thing is just dancing around, moving around the building. The blood fell out. Wait, was the locker open? I didn't saw him using his finger. And if the murderer walked out of the building, will no one notice the blood on the coat? Oh. 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 Marshall has something to explain you to do. I'm not thinking the same thing. How can we deal with this unsettling feeling stirred within us? That was this wriggling piece of plywood. Sir, the surprise adjourned the entire criminal affairs department, sir. The Blue Badger, sir, and I hate it. I'm surprised it's going smoothly. Anyway, this tape seemed to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone. Evidence room. On our instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, this testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Professor Merkins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Face can be clearly seen in the video, but there's no questioning that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he hoped the lock which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint too. You should actually begin a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. Look as you're in. I know one contradiction. Showing videotape. Oh, I'm gonna listen to the record now! I forgot to save. I was so clear. I was so clear that this wasn't... I was so clear that it was that thing. Just it fell off. I do have the security tape then. That's the security tape. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular seems rather strange. The contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? Video contains such a contradiction? Interesting, Your Honor. I have a proposal. As Mr. George, firstly of the defense, point out to us that all the contradiction in the video. Point it out. Very well, proposal accepted. Let's further inspect the piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. Now, set up you can fast forward for the to post the video. Take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Like the thing is also, you see, like... Oh, shit. Here you can... Wait. Here. Do you see? There is no clothing in his locker yet, so... The thing that's strange about the video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something clearly seems unnatural about that. I mean, sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this existence. Point? You're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something that indicates it may not be Detective Goodman. Huh? The Blue Badger. Here, it was not Detective Goodman, it was the Blue Badger. Cardboard box. Oh, you can't really see. Is it not this thing that falls out? Huh? I surely thought that was it. Stupid. I'm gonna get a good look at it and face this man who will attack you with a knife. Sir, if you mislabel people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter. Latter? Well, you were standing right in front of him, were you not? Point, you're the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. Not the kind of guy who looked directly at the people when talking with them, you see? So I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it, sir. No question that the other person was the type of Goodman, sir. You don't know the person, sure, do you? In fact, you saw the type of Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, you might seem labeled not seen. This can identify the video, only you can verify it. Why is everyone looking at me? In fact, the label your stares is disturbing or... You can't. Having me shown this questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Please be more certified when you testify. Yes, sir. You claimed the man who brandished a knife on you was Goodman. Tell us why you're positive it was him. I wonder, huh? Mijn zelfstrijd altijd kent met in de past, only respond to register your fingerprint, sir. Right, sir, this too. Oh. There has to be something in that video. But what? Workers in the apartment cafeteria said they kept me informed. Don't listen to my romantic trouble, sir. Record. He opened the locker did indeed belong to Dr. Goodman. Verified this reached to a more reliable source. The lock with his own fingerprint. Sir? May I say something, sir? Please do. I don't understand why the phone's face is so important in the case, sir. I mean, my hand was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. That's important. My son said I can testify, no, sir. There has to be a problem with it. Isn't then the clothing in the... Don't tell me it's the blue badger. Oh, wait. Wait, already know. Thing, the strange about the video would have to be this. Hold on a second, I mean these many eye drops. I don't get it. Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? Oh, it's not the blood. Wait, goes a bit back. I hate this. I hate this. No. Can't see him like not opening with it. I will say that. Is nothing wrong with the video then? Don't tell me it's that goddamn blue badger thing. Huh? Like... You can't tell how he opens it, you can't tell if like it's something hanging out. Like... Right. Oh! Wait, I already think no it's there, so it's the light. That is so stupid. Here, look, the light is on. Thing is, strange about the view is going to be this. As I understand, the locker apparently works like this. When you get the handle, it's time to reach your fingerprint. If it's a match, the lights turn on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's why I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. In this... nightmares. Nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel. nightmare fuel. You can hear this all night in your head, like on the table, like dun 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 dun. I reach you for the handle to open the locker. Let's go into a little earlier. See this thing laughing. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Order, order! What's the meaning of this? Very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. The locker's locker controlled by an electronic system. When the door is shut, the sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. I know, it must have been broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this, but I like you, Honor. Sensor will detect and report the malfunction. Oh well, just goes to show motor should keep their mouth shut. Then Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Your Honor? Yes, why wasn't the locker locked? That's all, you see. This isn't exactly my field. This scientific investigator. Maybe something like jammed the system sensor? Jammed sensor? Say something else that seems out of place in the studio? I thought so. There could be another clue somewhere in this footage. Okay, well, let's inspect the video once more. Lock wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Here. Oh, you enjoy again that stupid blue badger? Please watch closely, it's a continuation of the part I showed you earlier. What's this? Something might fall out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of when doors are open. I know for fall out of all great distance when I open my car door, sir. You can be sure that the item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Look at that thing, it's just more creepy and without any sounds. It's just standing there menacingly dancing around. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Mine's on out yours like my tie. Out of the 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of a patrol vehicle, sir. Out of the door closing, my tie chokes me. Your detector will have to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, we'll also have to block electrical current. You need to be an insulter. It's an insulter, but at the crime scene. There just might have been something that fits this description. But sir, my insulter you don't mean... Kind of got the secret out. Very well, will the defender please present the relevant evidence? I found this in the locker, a thin rubber glove. Can we sure it was in the victim's locker? This has detected says SL9 incident. Video seems to have shifted the victim opening the locker. But in this case, the lamp says yes. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. If that's not so, Officer Meekins. Where's so, sir? Order, order. So, are we to believe that the victim, or this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Do not be mislead, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Redford? The defense have merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. Was could issue more for one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, please, sir. Not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Joke. There's one other thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir. The entire evidence room, the one who used the ID card. He's used as a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective used his card. Did he lose it? And there's so few people using this room. Particularly evidence rooms usually used for solving certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Seriously, that makes me hair stand on the end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. Only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Alright, I see. Let's move on to the cross-examination. Before I go on wildly accusation stance. Third, now enter the room, one must use the ID card. When an ID card uses a record of it as the time of the crime, the detective would use the card. Wait 1 moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. Makes sense. When I say crime scene, I am not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Those item reports are only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe there's something that has to be this ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order, order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. Doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order, order, does the prosecution ever respond? Only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense argument. At 5 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are 2 grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room is already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. And being the case, we must invariably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed so content to be pointing your finger around. And that's going to end well. Well, seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such length to prove. The defense has already done the explanation for me. The victim in the video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, at the crime parking lot. At the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Sky, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. Trustworthy witness. Observes the moment of the defendant using the murder weapon. I knew this testimony was way too shabby. Not tough from the beginning. Everything in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim of the Meekins encountered? Where did the person disappear to? However, for trial purposes, I'm only the murder of Detective Goodman. So, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something else for Lana. I do. One moment, Your Honor. Don't tell me you're objecting to this to proven. Of course not. The man was right in the prosecution's trap. Talking about. Cross-examination proved one thing and one thing only. Security video did not show the actual murder. And I'm standing there, man. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Edward? Yes, Your Honor. It is court order to examine this further, otherwise witness will be necessary. Constitution prepared? Sorry, Your Honor. Constitution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. Not prepared any other witness for this incident. Frankly, my chat. I have to call a certain Texas Ranger to this end. Sorry, do you mean, Your Honor? The defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh, we have in mind. No one have reason to believe knows the truth. Truth behind the activity that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests this person's name, before deciding whether or not to comply. Officer Jake Marshall. I am. I cannot actually know everything you said. He's in charge of the evidence room. I thought we should hear what he has to say. Prosecution agrees to the defense request. Since he was responsible for guarding, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. He needs longer than 20 minutes to prepare. And this is where I'm gonna leave it. Next time we're gonna explore Officer Marshall, because I know for sure that if we're still going to on, we're still busy for 30 minutes. That's not too hate, but I have almost 3 hours and I'm up. I just want to take a shower and such stuff. So with that, I'm gonna say all thanks for watching. If you like and enjoy, make sure to press the heart button below, leave a follow if you want to stay up to date with the stream. If you want to see things I'm working on for the stream on either my YouTube channel or things, I have a Discord with down below in the panels or exclamation mark Discord. You can join. It's also the best place to stay indeed up to date it, and also the best place to talk to me if you want to talk to me. You don't know. At the moment of saying this, it is a small community, mostly DeFi related players, but hey, you might, you know, you can change it. And with that, I'm gonna say have a wonderful night, day, evening, wherever you are. I'll see you all next Saturday for some backend mix. Until then, stay safe or have a fun week.